haven't actually like done and posted a reading in some time. I've actually been kind of busy making preparations to go towards new beginning and new opportunity. And yeah, get out of a place where I'm being held back so much and into a place where I've got control. And that's what's interesting, is because I did this spread and I know it actually relates to divine masculine situation. I knew as soon as the first two things were cards that I cut to were love and the sun, and the hermit in the reverse was the bottom of the deck, and then bear. So basically meaning that like what's needed to be uncovered is has been uncovered, and we're at like a pinnacle point where basically due to the towers being revealed and the trickery and deception coming out, that it puts the divine masculine in a place of control where he is moving forward without doubt, and he knows that it's for his highest good, and he knows that his heart is leading the decision, and it's what he truly wants, and it is a move and a new start and a new beginning, in a place of authenticity and being supported in who he truly is. And so yeah, there definitely was some stuff kept hidden and secret, and some stuff that needed to be revealed through investigation, and actually some of that was done for the wrong reasons, flipping around and actually working out for the good, because that's how it works. Like all things work out for the good for those in Christ and called by his name. And so anyways, the very first card I cut to was love, and the sun was right behind it. And so when I actually pulled these first four cards, the first ones I saw and was led to put down love, the sun, queen of discs, queen of pentacles in the upright, and the empress in the upright. It just like this whole first row was like, it's a fairy tale. It's like a story that's too good to be human, and it's a very, like, you can see just the like peacefulness and the bliss and the like new earth energy in these four cards here, and the forward movement of leadership that is actually based in, and it might not be, so much necessarily like female gender type leadership, although I believe that is going to actually come into play more. It's more of the energy of the mothering, feminine, that is like moving forward to lead things and move and lead us to a place of a new world where decisions are made on like concern and care for others, for the planet, and out of the right intent and out of a place of compassion, because those that have felt abandoned and without mother actually start to take on and feel that energy as the mothers are brought into a place of being seen and being able to heal, and being in leadership, it actually heals others, and so they're able to actually embrace those qualities of that you would, having been really fully nurtured in like infancy by the motherhood, and nurtured in a place that's, I guess, the opposite of reactive attachment disorder, which is kind of like sort of like the theme of the way that that the people, the humans, the race has like moved forward in a place of like not really caring and apathy. It's just like almost like falls into line with reactive attachment disorder. So I would see so many crazy incidences. I'm not going to name them, because then of course it like brings it into a sort of controversial, like divisive type of place of things. But I don't know, maybe you had the same thought I did as to some of the main incidents that were happening, because there's not like the mothering and the nurturing and the intent based on authenticity and just love. So actually, yeah. And I feel like this is sort of that like either Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius sort of like energy, just looking at that, like it, and that just might be something like with a lower aspect in someone's charts, but it's basically like embracing that sort of gifting of that being present in the charts wherever it might fall. Maybe even in like Leo or Virgo as well. So indolence in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, and so basically like putting away and shedding away of things that are a former, things that are of the youth, things that are like a hedonistic type mindset, and then actually the sorrow and the darkness that actually comes the morning after the party, also being something that's moved past and not something that actually brings harm into one's life and psyche anymore. Like with this stuff out of the way, you're able to move forward into that place of peace and bliss and newness and into the sun. And then Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, brand new love, brand new beginning, deciding you're no longer going to invest into the things that aren't really serving you, the things that aren't going to work, the things that have been proven not to work, and there's not a thing on this earth that's going to make it work. It's run its course, it's done its thing, it's the differences are irreconcilable, and so it's actually there's no other choice but to move forward to new places, new people, new experiences, and to a just whole new beginning, a whole new life, and that actually is based on one of love, like that being the deciding factor, determining the direction of new beginnings and new opportunities and new ventures and new ideas and new businesses and new connections and new collaborations and on and on and on. New scene, new schedule, new habits, new routines. So which make all the difference because you're shedding off the old routines and the old annoying little habits that didn't work and have gotten in the way. So as you move forward to that sunny field of daisies where you're dancing around in it, you know what I mean? Okay, and so then the tower is in the reverse. The things have been revealed, it's been overcome. So many towers have come, but it actually, again, frees the masculine up to move in this power where his destiny and control is in his hand and actually produces true wealth. It produces loyalty. It's a move made in valor and actually brings about that energy and that image, brings about that part of the story, like the knight jumping into action and going and saving his princess. And so then the new path is actually towards the Princess of Discs, towards the one that actually ends up becoming this when that happens and when that takes place and when she's put up in her place in her position. And so and this actually this new journey, this new opportunity, this new experience, approach, offer is based on business and based on like compatible sort of like business ideals, business connections, business opportunities. And this is a twin flame card also, and so it's going towards a twin flame, the divine counterpart, the anointed and ordained connection. Yeah, and it's something that's it's like a mirror but opposite, and also as you can see by the creatures represented, other different parts of the globe, other sides of the globe, different parts of the world. That telepathic connection you can see in this as well. Yeah, and so then we also have the moon and the magic behind it. The Princess of Discs, she manifests that move towards her, that new path. She opens up that pathway, and part of it was by exposing the trickery, exposing those that actually did not have the purest of intent for divine masculine, and journey towards twin flame, true wealth, true valor, control of your choosing, your purpose, right reasons, right motives, and then tree. And so this is actually like, and prudence. And look at it, they're both trees, and it's the 8 of Disc, and it's the work card again. I believe it relates to this Trump card, although is this the Temperance card generally? So maybe, I don't know, I need to look it up again, but 8 of Discs, prudence, and also I thought I saw this 6 of Discs in here. Maybe when I was just shuffling, I saw it. Yeah, charity and those endeavors being based on true charitable like intents, and actually it's something that's backed by the ancestors. It's something that's been in the works for a long time. It's something that's supported. It's something that has a strong foundation and strong roots. It is something that's been in the works for a long time, and many generations of ancestors, like I said, backing it up and supporting this and giving it okay and clearing the path for it. And it's pure loyalty. It's a ride or die, and she's the high priestess. And part of that, reason that you choose her as your ideal partner is because she is actually an authentic high priestess. She is somebody that has a gift of prophecy, and that the things that she says and prays do end up coming true. And so you want to have this person for you and on your side, and that's where the mistake was made in the first place, and it was bypassed because it wasn't necessarily like, something that was based on intuition. Where's the matter of the hearts there? Yeah, I don't remember which card that, it wasn't a pure decision. The purity wasn't there in it, and it just ended up producing a lot of sorrow, and that was cast away. And so what's chosen is the loyalty of the high priestess, the high priestess in the upright. That is the empress, that is the Queen of Pentacles, as well as, the all the queens basically, and the man, it puts the man in the upright, and there is gain. And so I feel like even more than material gain, there it is, there's a 6 of Pentacles. No, that's a 9, because there's 3 in the middle. Yeah, just as good. But, and I love how this grouping of cards here, how basically it does relate to the man, to the high priestess, to the loyalty and the gain that comes out of making a new beginning in love, and with a pioneer, with a designer, with somebody that is also a forerunner and trendsetter, and again, that's part of what like some of this business stuff is based upon. So anyways, it was such a beautiful read, and I had to share it.